Well, here's our co-main event. Former football player Josh Thorpe taking on Irvin. Josh Thorpe. I mean, this guy has done it all. Knocked people out, submitted them. He's been a pro since 2009. And he just lost a unanimous decision to a 9-time UFC veteran by the name of Luigi Ferravante. Let's turn it over for Tony Biondo to welcome these fighters in for our co-main event.
Please welcome to the Shamrock Fighting Championship, Josh Thorpe.
Chad, Josh Thorpe came in 10 pounds overweight. You're a professional fighter. That is unacceptable to come in 10 pounds overweight.
We've talked about his athletic ability, but like you said, as a professional, you got to know where you're at. You got to come in and fight at the weight you agree to.
Absolutely. That shows me that you're not a professional. You don't respect the sport. You don't respect your opponent when you come in 10 pounds overweight. Not like you missed by 1 pound, 10 pounds.
What's that say about Irvin, too?
Irvin's a fighter. He wants to fight. He doesn't care that Josh Thorpe is 10 pounds overweight. He's gonna come in, he's gonna win no matter what Josh Thorpe weighs.
Absolutely. Well, let's welcome him to the cage.
Please welcome to the Shamrock Fighting Championship, Irvin.
As I said earlier, Chad, Irvin told me in the back he didn't care what Josh Thorpe weighed. He is here to win this fight.
Well, I tell you what, winning is what this guy's been doing. He's won his last 5 out of 6. The last loss was to Charlie Brenneman of the USC. There's the tail of the tape for these two. I tell you what, pretty even except for the one glaring difference.
10 pounds.
10 pounds overweight.
Pounds.
Come on, man. Irvin from Team Destruction, I tell you what, my hat's off. He says, let's fight, it doesn't matter to me. 10 pounds, 15 pounds, I want to fight.
Irvin trains with UFC fighter Alex White. Doesn't get any better than training with UFC fighters like Alex White.
And one thing I was told in the beginning of the show, this guy wants to stand up. He was a college wrestler, but he wants to be exciting. If you're going to take it to the next level, he knows that they want some good striking. He could do whatever he wants, but hey, we're ready to roll. Let's turn it over to Tony Biondo for the co-main event.
All right, fight fans, here we go. This contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the Shamrock Fighting Championship welterweight division. It's brought to you by Supplement Superstores and by Chuck's Boots. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This young man comes to us by way of Mobile, Alabama. He represents Pitbull MMA. His MMA record, an impressive one. 15 victories, 14 defeats. He stands 5'8" and weighed in officially at 172.5 pounds. Introducing Josh Thorpe. And now, fight fans, introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This young man comes to us by way of Farmington, Missouri. He represents Team Destruction MMA. He stands 5'9" and weighed in officially at 162.5 pounds. Introducing the Hedgehog, Irvin. Our referee for this contest is John Duver.
Shamrock Fighting Championships, Showdown. It is the co-main event. Josh Thorpe in the white. Eric the Hedgehog Irvin in the blue and white. We're ready to roll. Kind of feeling each other out to start here.
Thorpe switching stances.
We talked about the athleticism of Josh Thorpe.
Both guys fighting real cautiously in the beginning, which is smart. Both very experienced fighters. Ooh, big leg kick from Irvin.
And here we go. Irvin pushing Thorpe up against the cage.
Oh, foot stomp
A little
from
foot
Irvin.
stomp there. He's working it all. He was working the knees, got
Oh,
the foot stomp.
nice takedown from Thorpe.
Tell you
Irvin
what.
right back to his feet, back to the clinch.
Yep. Now it's Irvin up against the cage.
Oh, these guys are battling. This is exhausting.
As you
Grinding
said,
up against the cage.
feeling each other out. They were in the stand-up position. It's gone to the cage, back and forth.
Really jockeying for that position. You don't want to have your back on the cage. That shows the judges that you're not winning this fight. Irvin, nice slick move to take Thorpe's back. Oh, big knee.
Tries it again.
Thorpe just sitting here resting. Doesn't look very worried about this position.
Oh, I mean, but Irvin's done everything, like you said, from the foot stomp to the knees. You wonder if the 10 pounds extra is helping Thorpe as he kind of just leans.
Oh, of course, in that grueling battle on the fence there.
Oh, Irvin didn't care. 10 pounds or not. Eric Irvin.
Irvin gets his first hook in, looking to get that second hook in.
Throwing the right on the hammer fist and then over the top.
Softening Thorpe up, trying to get that second hook in. Thorpe trying to remove that first hook. Irvin landing lots of short strikes.
Oh,
it might have been a little premature to go to his back.
yeah, Irvin tried it.
Still working to get those hooks in.
Round one, we're at the halfway point. The co-main event, Irvin throwing some knees. He's worked everything, a foot stomp, some knees.
Irvin is just raining out
Oh,
Thorpe
my
with him doing
Lord.
it. He's not even defending. Now he's back up.
Oh.
There we go. Big punches.
Trying to chop the big man down any way he can. Ooh, good left there from Thorpe. Eric Irvin.
Ooh, swing and a miss from Thorpe. Irvin ducks under to get that clinch. Looking to take the back again.
Being told, take your time by his corner. Eric Irvin has actually pressed this fight very well, I'd say. He's been in
Having
control.
a 10-pound weight disadvantage. He's really controlling the fight on the
Absolutely.
cage. Big knee.
Oh.
Big knee from Irvin.
Irvin
Thorpe
does a good
lets him
job.
stand back up. They're banging.
Ooh, exchanging some legs. Spinning back.
Spinning attack from Thorpe. Irvin back to the clinch.
And once again, the big weight advantage for Thorpe. Oh, it doesn't matter every time I bring it up.
Irvin. Right in the side control. He's going to look to range some elbows.
And he's got a minute left in the first round here. Eric Irvin, Josh Thorpe, the co-main event of Shamrock Fighting Championships.
Oh, into the crucifix.
Showdown.
Into the crucifix.
My.
Very dominant position for Eric Irvin.
Oh, look at that
elbows to
stomach.
the body. Elbows to the body.
Eric Irvin has showed us a little bit of everything in that repertoire here. In round one.
Nice elbows. Irvin looking to strike in any spot he can on Thorpe.
We're under 30 seconds of round one, the co-main event. Eric Irvin in the blue in control of Josh Thorpe right now.
Irvin thought about mount, decided against it, going to keep that crucifix.
Working that stomach. Back and forth.
Oh, Thorpe transitions. Irvin looks for a guillotine, didn't have it.
And with less than 10 seconds now, it looks like this one may be headed to round two. Fantastic first round for Eric Irvin.
Absolutely, absolutely. I completely give that round to him. I think he controlled it on the ground, controlled the clinches against the bigger man. Definitely 10-9 for Eric Irvin.
We are at the co-main event. Josh Thorpe came in 10 pounds overweight. Eric Irvin did not care, took the fight, and has really dominated round one.
100%, 100%. Vicious knees to the body, great elbows from that crucifix position, and controlled on the feet in the clinch position.
He worked everything in that repertoire. We saw a foot stomp, knees, like you said, the crucifix from the ground. As they clear the cage, we are ready for round two, the co-main event. Shamrock Fighting Championships Showdown. We still have one more fight tonight, but before we get to Joaquin Buckley taking on Cool Robinson, we have Eric Irvin and Josh Thorpe.
That got Thorpe's attention,
Yeah.
that left knee to the face. Thorpe in the southpaw stance. Irvin lands that rear leg to Thorpe's front leg. Oh, Thorpe with a high kick.
They continue to exchange. Thorpe looks like he's feeling a little better. He's into the flow of the fight, and I think he definitely wants it to stand up.
Oh, spinning back kick from Thorpe.
Oh, and Irvin
right to the takedown.
he says, enough of that, I'm going to the ground.
Irvin looking to get that right hook in. Thorpe defending well.
He has really dominated on the ground, Kevin.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thorpe hasn't had an answer.
4 minutes left to go in round two,
Ooh,
and the
big
more
knees,
knees, I
big
tell you what,
knees.
that had to hurt the big man.
Big knees and big punches. Oh, Thorpe shoots for a single leg. Irvin defends well.
So Thorpe, again, no answers for Irvin's ground game. I tell you what, there's been plenty of times he's delivered.
Nice back elbow from Thorpe from the bottom.
Oh,
Irvin,
here we go.
Irvin landing elbows and hammer fists.
Chopping the big man down, trying. Oh.
Oh, and into a scramble.
Yep.
Thorpe stays on the ground.
No. Oh, there it
Another knee
was.
from Irvin.
You could see him teeing it up.
I don't know why Thorpe wouldn't stand up.
I thought the exact same thing. He just let him do it.
He's losing the battle on the ground. Irvin gets his left hook in.
Continuously dominating Eric Irvin in the blue shorts on Josh Thorpe, giving away 10 pounds to the big man.
Looking to get that second hook in.
3 minutes left to go in
And
round two.
He's a little high though. He wants to sit back on the hips of Thorpe so Thorpe can't buck him up over. Irvin in a very dominant position. He wants to stretch him out and pound him out or get that rear naked choke.
Really moving the fight. Irvin looks like he might be able to do exactly what you just said. It's going to be posturing him up right now. We're at the midway point of round two. Eric Irvin inserting his dominance over Josh Thorpe right now on the ground game.
He still wants to flatten him out, get to a better position so he can really rain some strong blows.
Looks like he might have given up. Took the leg out, and now he just gotta watch that
Looking at
elbow.
Thorpe's face, he doesn't seem bothered by any of these strikes from Irvin.
Just absorbing the blows, but that's not gonna win you too many fights. And again,
Thorpe is very experienced, but he's got to put some effort in if he wants to win this fight.
absolutely.
He doesn't want to just survive the fight, he wants to win the fight.
That's a great way to call this fight right now. Absolutely. Surviving it is Josh Thorpe. Eric Irvin just doling out the
just
punishment.
pouring it on.
I mean, we've seen elbows, hammer fists, knees. Thorpe absorbing everything and it giving very little. I mean, just,
Irvin stands up for a big knee to the body. Thorpe is just taking these shots.
Absorbing everything. He might not be able to absorb this.
Irvin looking for the rear naked choke.
I don't know if he's got it.
He goes to a body triangle. Let's see if he can get that
He's pretty
arm
high.
under the chin.
He was unable to sink it in there. but just continuously elbows and elbows. 1 minute left in round 2. Another round completely dominated by Eric Irvin on the ground.
Thorpe's got to do something if he wants to win this fight.
Oh, just absorbing and just...
Irvin looking for the rear naked choke. He
got
it,
he found it!
Oh, he slipped
He
it
absorbed
in.
enough and
Finishes the
did it.
fight.
Unbelievable
What
fight.
a beautiful choke from Eric Irvin.
Finally chopped the big man down. Got him in a position and found that rear naked choke.
All those punches, all those elbows paid off. Thorpe lifted up the chin. Irvin sunk in the choke and finished this fight.
Wasted no time.
Beautifully done by Eric Irvin.
Here we are. They're just continuously. And you see, he's right there and just gives up the chin and game over. Eric Irvin, fantastic fight, fantastic job. We saw a bit of everything, Kevin.
Just a dominating effort from Eric Irvin. He really dominated a veteran in Josh Thorpe, who had 10-pound weight advantage on him. Irvin dominated him in the striking, dominated him on the cage, on the ground. Irvin dominated Thorpe everywhere in that fight.
It was
beautifully done.
A little bit of a lackadaisical effort from Josh Thorpe, not only in the cage but outside, coming in 10 pounds overweight and just really absorbing blow after blow after
Yeah,
blow.
I was disappointed in the effort from Thorpe. I didn't see any urgency trying to win the fight. It looked to me like he was just trying to survive the fight.
That's exactly what you said earlier, but I tell you what, let's turn things over to ring announcer Tony Biondo for the decision.
Fight fans, the end comes at 4 minutes and 13 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Eric Irvin.
Well, we're going to turn
I just want to take a second to thank everybody for the overwhelming support I have. It's unridiculous with how many people I got behind me. I mean, listen, just listen. And I got to thank Shamrock. This is the first time I fought for him. I've been around fighting for a while, I feel like it. And first time it happened, they treated me great and very professional, and I hope they feel the same about me.
Eric Irvin, ladies and gentlemen.
Eric the Hedgehog Irvin working all kinds of ground and pound, knees and everything. Used everything in the repertoire there.
Great effort from Irvin. Really dominated that fight the whole time.